Modi was sworn in as India's Prime Minister, taking charge of the world's largest democracy as it struggles with an economic slowdown and a severe shortage of jobs for its booming young population. Indian voters and foreign investors alike have high hopes for Modi, whose slick campaign presented him as a business-friendly leader who would jumpstart investment. Meanwhile, the eyes of the world's media were focused on the talks between Modi and his Pakistani counterpart Nawaz Sharif. The two men shook hands and smiled before a meeting lasting just under an hour. India and Pakistan, the nuclear-armed rivals, have a deep history of mistrust, and the BJP advocates a tough stance on Pakistan. Modi himself is viewed with suspicion by many in Pakistan because of the deadly 2002 anti-Muslim riots in Gujarat while he was the state's chief minister. Bilateral trade and regional security topped the agenda in the meeting between the two leaders. Modi had reportedly reiterated to Sharif the importance of ending terrorism in Pakistan. Sharif came to power last year promising to rebuild relations with India, but has been under pressure to toughen his stance from hardliners at home, particularly within the army. Early in the day, Sharif visited India's historic mosque Jama Masjid in New Delhi, which was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan. Modi also held meetings today with other SAARC leaders, the first of the day being with the outgoing Afghan President Hamid Karzai. Karzai had informed Modi during the meeting that it was the terrorist group Lashkar-e-Taiba that was responsible for the recent attack on the Indian consulate in Afghanistan's Herat province. Modi also met with Nepal's Prime Minister Sushil Koirala, Maldives President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Gayoom, Bhutan Prime Minister Leontien Tshering Tobgay, and Prime Minister of Mauritius Navin Ramgoolan during the course of the day. Modi, who came into power with promises of operating a small government with better governance, has appointed a cabinet of 24 ministers. Modi also appointed several other non-cabinet ministers or ministers of state with independent charge. His cabinet members, including Arun Jaitley, the new Minister of Finance and Defence, echoed his sentiments of less government and more governance.
I'm conscious of the fact that I'm taking over at a very challenging time, particularly when there is a need to rebuild the confidence in the Indian economy. The challenges are very obvious. We have to restore back the pace of growth, contain inflation, and obviously concentrate on fiscal consolidation itself.
Yeah, there are several challenges before the railway department, the development of infrastructure, the safety and other measures that need to be taken care of. So all these things will be in detail, it will be studied, and further steps will be taken in the